Already excited,
He's got the good weather.
Yes, I'm excited about weather as it is, but then you give me cookies before a show. Okay, I apologize ahead of time. Anyway, hey, let's get to the big story. We have our tropical storm Arlene. So something has changed overnight. We're starting to see this thing become even more sheared apart. It's moving into dry air, and the best news is it's not moving our way. It's moving south-southeast toward Cuba right now at 9 miles per hour. In fact, by later today, as it undergoes that extreme shear, I do expect it to weaken to a tropical depression and then eventually just a remnant low along the northern Cuba coast as we head into tomorrow. So here we are, home sweet home, looking A-OK. But yeah, it may not be heading our way with direct effects, but we're still in its tropical envelope of moisture the next couple of days. So keep in mind, as we look at the big picture and look at the satellite, it's confirming what the hurricane hunters will see a little later this morning. We're going to see this thing continue to weaken as it moves south. Notice most of your big thunderstorms well off to the east of this system with that extreme wind shear. These things don't like a lot of wind. We're waking up here at home with low 70s. Finally, a break in the rain. It's been a stormy week out there. In fact, you can really set your watch to these showers, it seems like, every day. And today, once again, by early afternoon, toward 1 o'clock, here comes the rain again. In fact, as we look at our planner, we're starting off quiet, but notice back in the low to mid 80s, and by noon, we'll start to see those thunderstorms erupt, especially along the coast, Pinellas County, Manatee County, up toward Pasco County. Now, as we take a look in the evening hours, we'll start to see things calm down like last night as we head towards 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and we could squeeze in another beautiful sunset. That'll be gorgeous. And I do think we'll get to enjoy the full strawberry moon. That's tonight. We'll talk more about that, but first things first, let's get you set for today. We've got our satellite radar composite quiet this morning on the radar, okay? So as we look at the big picture, that will change. Let's look at Futurecast here. Here's Tampa, St. Pete, up toward areas of Pasco County and Pinellas County. We're going to start quiet, but there you go. They're starting to see the first vestiges of those showers popping across the area as we head into about noon today. And then notice how things fill in this afternoon along I-75, 275, moving inland. Now today, based on the latest, I do think the bigger and the heavier downpours will actually be to the south and west of us. So if you're in areas like Polk County, Lakeland, unfortunately, you would be the area that could see some of those amounts of 2 inches of rain per hour into those thunderstorms, including areas of Manatee and Hardy County as we head especially into later this afternoon before things will start to wind down by early evening. Now, Sunday, a little bit of a change. We're trying to wrap in some dry air. Yeah, it's going to still be tough, okay? But we're still talking about another round of rain, but a little change in the timing. I do think be a fewer thunderstorms around, especially if you're to the north. But if you're to the south and west, get ready for another round of rain by late day. So that's the key. Tomorrow, late day storms rather than early afternoon. So hopefully that'll help you plan ahead. So today, we've got mid to upper 80s with those afternoon storms. Tomorrow, rinse and repeat, although late day storms instead of early afternoon. And then there it is. A lot of you have been waiting for some nice dry days. They're on the way. Monday will start to dry out. Tuesday, Wednesday, beautiful with highs near 90. And then by late week, our next chance of rain would come in on Friday.